Surya Namaskara B. So with the first Surya Namaskara A, we did this 5 times, and with Surya Namaskara B, it's a longer sequence, longer vinyasa, and we do this 3 times. If it's cold or winter time or you're stiff, sometimes we'll choose to do this 5 times as well. Surya Namaskar B. So inhale, bend the knees, hands up. It's the same action with the shoulders. Shoulder blades spreading, palms together, gazing at the thumbs. Exhale, hinging at the waist, forward fold. Inhale, lift the head, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or jump back for Chaturanga, lowering with control. Inhale, keeping the breath nice and open, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog, looking towards the navel. Only one exhale here. Right foot steps up to the hands. You can take 2 breaths here if needed. And then inhale, rise up into Virabhadrasana, commonly called Warrior One. Palms together, and then exhale back down to Chaturanga. Keeping the body stiff, not letting the core sag. Inhale, scoop the chest up. Maybe you're lifting through the back of the knees, pressing the feet down. Exhale, hips back and up, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. You could exhale here as you turn the back foot out, or do it all in one breath. Inhale, rising up, palms together, looking towards the thumbs. Exhale, Chaturanga. And a big open breath with another upward facing and downward facing. So this third downward dog in Surya Namaskar B, we're going to hold for 5 breaths. So after you've stepped warrior on both sides, the next down dog is the one you hold for 5. And again, our gazing point or drishti is towards the navel here. Breath stays nice and open. There's definitely more action in Surya Namaskar B, so there's a better chance that we'll begin to lose the thread of the breath throughout this sequence. And then after 5 breaths, we'll bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump, returning. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold, relaxing the neck, maybe pushing into the floor. Inhale, we're going to end the same way we started with bent knees, squeezed together, palms together, looking towards the thumbs. And then exhale, stand tall. Samastitihi, equal standing. Maybe you take a couple of breaths here if needed, or you begin with the next inhale again. And when you're ready, you begin again. Inhale, bend the knees, give them a squeeze together, palms together. Exhale, forward fold, straightening the legs. Maybe they're a little bent if the hamstrings are tight. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, step or jump back. You could be going from a high plank down to Chaturanga. Inhale, breath is nice and open as you allow the front side to lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. At the end of the breath, the right foot steps up, and if possible, we'll do it with 1 breath, but no problem if we need 2 breaths here. And then exhale, step the right foot back and down as we lower with control for Chaturanga again. Inhale, breath is nice and open in preparation for this next warrior. Exhale, downward dog. At the end of the breath, left foot steps, right foot turns out. And inhale, the breath is nice and open as we can possibly keep it. Exhale, right back down to Chaturanga. And again, lengthen the breath here. Keep it audible for upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. So this sense of Uddiyana Bandha, this energetic feeling of flying upwards, is pulling the hips up and back, lengthening the spine. Shoulder blades are wrapping. The hands are equally plugged into the mat. This should not hurt. Occasionally we find some discomfort in postures, but there should be no pain. So anytime if you experience some type of pain, soften the posture, allow the breath to be the guide, and figure out where the hand or the foot or whatever it is needs to be so that you're not experiencing this pain. After 5 breaths, again, we're going to return. On an inhale, lengthening, legs are straightening. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, again, bend the knees just as we started, squeezing them together. And then exhale, samastitihi. And again, it's normal for most of us when we're beginning at this point, we need an extra breath here and there. So go ahead and take that. And when you're ready, we'll move through Surya Namaskar B one more time. It's going to begin on an inhale. The knees are really squeezing together here. Palms are squeezing. Exhale, diving forward. Legs are straightening. The bend is okay in the knees if you need it. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Maybe the fingertips are staying on the mat. Exhale, chaturanga. Lowering with control, resisting gravity. The breath is nice and open. Expanding the low rib cage on that breath. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps up. Left foot turns out. Extra breath here if is needed. And rising so the breath stays open. And exhale, riding the breath right back down to chaturanga. Nice big breath here again and upward facing. Exhaling back to downward dog. Left foot's turn. It steps up. The breath is long here and audible. And then exhale down to chaturanga again. And nice open breath, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. And just settling in, you can begin to lengthen the posture throughout the 5 breaths here. So no need to push too hard, especially if you notice that it takes the breath away. So allow yourself to slowly kind of expand, create space all throughout the body, throughout the 5 breath hold. One more big breath through the nose, out through the nose. And returning, bend the knees. Inhale, step or jump, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, folding forward. And inhale, feel the hips be heavy here as the rib cage floats up. And exhale, return samastitihi.